Hello everybody, my name is here to you, and welcome back to a discussion video. Today I'm joined by...
TheJamesRolls, and nobody else.
Yep, we're the only survivors of G.A.M.E now.
In a post-apocalyptic game.
Alright, so... If you saw the recent discussion where we talked about the Nintendo Direct Mini that happened a little while back, we did have plans for Pancake to appear in both of these discussions, but because of a situation that's out of all of our control, he wasn't able to make it tonight. So we're going to be reading his responses to each of the questions as if he is here. So I did that last time, so James gets to do that this time.
Oh, really? Alright, I'll scroll up. Alright, well, go ahead, Mr. Answer Man.
Alright. So, first question, what were your first impressions on Nintendo Labo?
First off, I questioned what Nintendo was doing, and then I said, oh, these aren't that bad. It kind of reminds me of, what was it, all the accessories they released for Wii Sports? Like the tennis racket, the fishing rod, and stuff like that. It reminded me of that, so I was like, okay, this is them trying to rehash that. That's cool. Yeah, Nintendo Labo was an interesting reveal for myself and a lot of people. But I mean, Nintendo made it work. Somehow they made cardboard fun, so props to Nintendo.
Yeah, truly props to Nintendo because they can use cardboard as props. Okay, never mind.
Yeah,
I like the awkward.
You should have just... No.
I like the awkward silence right there. Okay. Moving on, as if nothing happened. So, I wasn't sure what to think when they said that this was going to be focused for kid-friendly stuff. But then they demonstrated the trailer, and I didn't watch it at first. I just knew that I just saw a thing on Twitter saying that they were going to make like a cardboard toy thingy for the Switch, and I was like, oh, that sounds cool. I probably won't get it. But then I did a class that day, so when I was in class during the break, one of the students showed the teacher. It was a introduction to gaming class. One of the students showed the teacher the trailer. And, like, everybody, this big room full of adults, most of which are, like, in their 30s or 40s, were just, like, staring at it in awe. Like, so that was really cool. And I'm actually really excited for this. I know I'm a boring grown-up, but this looks really cool.
yeah, Nintendo, like, there was a lot of chatter on Twitter about Labo after it was revealed, and there were a lot of memes about it, too. About, like, how Microsoft and Sony will release these 4K Ultra HD games, but yet they don't compare to Nintendo's cardboard game thing. Like, it was so funny. That, like, entire day and the day after were so hilarious with the reactions to Labo. It was so great.
Yeah, Nintendo Labo is so realistic, you could practically feel it in your hand.
Anyway, since I'm reading off Pancake's answers to these questions, his response to the reveal of Nintendo Labo was, and I quote, "Like most people, I didn't know what to think at first. Took me a while to think about it. After I thought about it, I realized that this is probably the most creative idea Nintendo has ever thought of." Exclamation
I fully
point.
agree. I fully agree with Pancake. I think this is one of their more creative ideas. Because, like, even with Amiibo, that wasn't entirely Nintendo's idea. They weren't the first people to do that. Because they had, like, Skylanders a few years before. But, like, I can't think of anybody else who's ever really played with cardboard like this.
I mean, a lot of people when they were younger, probably, but not in the fashion, like, playing with the Switch and stuff.
Yeah, playing with cardboard isn't new, because I remember, because I played in refrigerator boxes when I was a kid. That was my favorite toy.
And it's still your favorite toy now.
What do you mean? I'm not playing it right now.
Yeah, totally.
I know you're not doing a lot of editing, but can you put my character in a box?
the basic image of this discussion is already the Labo logo behind a cardboard box. What more do you want from me?
I want this video in 4K 3D curved TVs and stuff.
Good luck with that. You have fun spending all that money.
Okay, I'll just... Never mind. Moving on. We get so sidetracked, even if it's just the two of us.
Yeah.
Alright, the next question. Are you excited about Nintendo Labo? If so, what are you most excited about?
Yeah, I'd say I'm moderately excited. I don't think I'll buy it, because it's, what, $70 for one of them, and then $90 for the other, I think.
It's 70 for the basic, and I think it's 80 for the robot.
Yeah, it's even still, like, $150 for something I'd, like, never really use. I don't think I'll do that. I maybe wait till, like, Black Friday next year. This year. No, I'd say next year, because this is coming out in, what, the spring? It probably wouldn't be on sale immediately this holiday season, so... Yeah, I'll probably wait. Hopefully me waiting doesn't ensue the fact that these become very rare and then they're, like, hard to find, like the NES Classic and SNES Classic. But, yeah. I think I'll wait.
Yep. So I like the idea of it more so than, like, actually being excited to play it for myself. Because I think the technology behind it is easily the most interesting part of it, and I think the best example I can think of is how the piano is working. Because for those of you out there who don't know how it's going to work, you put the right Joy-Con into this little slot, and the other motion camera tracks which keys are getting pressed down. So they're doing a lot of really creative things like that. Like I think they're even using the rumble to control like this little doll thing that walks around the floor. So that looks really cool and stuff like that. And I'm also very excited to see how they can expand upon this in the future. Like, how could this work with, like, an Animal Crossing game, for example?
Yeah. That'd be interesting if it crossed over to more IPs. That'd be a bit fun to see.
Yep.
Alright, and as for Pancake said, and I quote, "Yes, I am! I want to play with the robot kit the most. Looks fun!" Exclamation point.
Yeah, that robot does look pretty cool. And oh my god, I just remembered. Isn't that like basically that giant robot tech demo thingy from an eternity ago?
Yes, I believe it is.
So they were able to make it actually a game.
Yeah, surprisingly.
Shigeru Miyamoto never gives up. And next question. Which Labo kid would you get if you could only get one?
Probably the basic one, because it has a lot more for a price that's... Well, I mean, it's only a $10 difference, but still has more content in it, so I'd probably get the variety pack.
Yeah, same here. Mostly just because I want the piano.
Yeah.
I don't think Pancake had a response for this one.
No, maybe he skipped answering number 2, because I think the robot one sounds like, I don't know. Anyway, so Pancake, I guess he would play with the robot one because of his other answer, so.
Yep.
Yeah, I think he'd get that one the most. Exclamation point!
Exclamation points for everybody. Next question. Do you think Nintendo Labo will be continued in the future? In what ways?
Oh, yeah, they even teased it during the reveal trailer. They showed a lot of extra things they could do with Labo, so they'll probably stick to it for maybe a year after it launches initially with other packs, maybe another, like a variety pack number 2, and maybe they'll do another big thing like the robot kit as well. But I think they'll at least support it for a year, maybe a year and a half or two.
Yep. So I'm not sure what exactly they could do with it going forward. They could just keep doing variety packs every now and then. If they ever make a Mario Party for the Switch, though, I'd be interested to see how this could work with that, though. Like maybe turn the piano, cardboard Labo thing into like a mini game for that or something like that. I don't know.
Now you're just putting ideas Nintendo will never use out into the universe.
Well, that's my job. I'm supposed to get people excited for stuff that could never happen. Hence why I keep bringing up Breath of the Wild Versus.
Yeah, you keep dreaming. Yay, more awkward silence. Okay, alright, I guess I'm reading off Pancakes. Okay. Don't rush me, woman!
What? Don't talk to me like that, woman.
Anyway, Pancakes' response was, and I quote, "I think so. While I don't know what ways it would, I feel like they would continue, but probably make it a Switch thing only, and not use it on any future consoles."
I disagree with that. The next console is going to be entirely cardboard.
The Nintendo Labo Deluxe. This time an actual console.
Yep.
XL.
Super Labo.
White.
We interrupt each other a lot.
I guess we're both like Brandon today.
Yep. What have you done? And the final question, any final thoughts on the Nintendo Labo?
Obviously, I hope it succeeds for Nintendo's sake, and I hope that it will flourish for a good while. Hopefully it sells well, judging by the reactions to it, I think it will. And hopefully they can make it fresh every time they add something new to the Labo. So, that's really all you can hope for.
The only other thing I can really say about Labo is I love the abbreviation for it, because, like, in Japanese language works a little bit different than English. So the laboratory in Japan would be abbreviated as Labo, and that's where the name came from, and I just love that.
I think they would have did that if it wasn't a localization thing. Because Labo,
Yep.
Yeah, you can use Labo for laboratory shortening anywhere in the world.
Yep. Also, it's all cardboard, and who doesn't love cardboard?
What are you, 5?
I like cardboard. Sue me.
I was expecting you to say, no, I'm not 5, I'm 5 3/4, thank you. Anyway, so Pancakes' response, and I quote, "Nintendo Labo is a good idea. While people may be turned away because it's $80 for cardboard, you get a game too and instructions on how to build with cardboard, so it's a fair price in my book. Also, I had the idea where they can make Luigi's Mansion 3 Labo compatible. Like, you make a poltergeist and move Luigi with the left Joy-Con and control the poltergeist movements and actions with the right. And in the game, EAD calls it. The poltergeist mode, the poltergeist model? Okay. Model Labo, but it's... Labo. The poltergeist model Labo. Anyway, that's all I have to say. Jesus, Pancake.
Alright. This might just be because I like pointing out spelling errors, but he could not seem to type poltergeist.
No.
I think that'd be really cool if they made Luigi's Mansion 3 poltergeist compatible, because that'd be really cool. And as for the pricing of it, I think he makes a really good point, because like it's basically like also why Legos are kind of expensive though, because like there's a lot of different pieces they have to build for yourself, and that's just the fun of it.
Yeah.
Even if I didn't really play with Legos as a kid.
Yeah.
So that's going to be it for our discussion for the Nintendo Labo. If Nintendo makes any more announcements about like plastic or whatever, you can expect we'll discuss it, unless it sucks. In which case, we will pretend it won't exist.
Just like the Mario movie.
Quick, let's do a quick discussion about that. Never mind.
Good night, everybody.
Subscribe for quality content.
Like these discussion videos, because they're the single greatest thing on Earth. Screw Disney. This is the happiest place on Earth.
Insert Disney music here.
No, I'm not doing the extra editing.
Yes, you are. We're gonna get copyright striked, and the channel will be taken down, and then I will rule the world.
No, I think that would mean Disney would rule the world.
I am Disney.
You certainly wish. Good night, everybody.